Your actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and the trending contracts. And today's contract, Hush, set in Chongqing, China, and the contract ID is currently up on the screen for anyone who wishes to have a go at it, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of Latta Media. So today's briefing, again there isn't one, so we're just going to say that Hush and his cronies and doctors have all been very naughty and must be severely punished. So today we have 5 targets available to us with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so. So for today's mission, we will be starting undercover in the block. We're going to be bringing with us a silenced pistol of your choice. I have opted to bring with me the sedative bubblegum, but coins will work just as well. So bring some coins if you don't have the bubblegum. So right from the start and off the bat, we need to break cover and make our way upstairs 1 floor. It just saves us a lot of time starting in here, and we're going to make our way around to our left and in through the door, and just in front of us we will find a screwdriver and 3 of our targets. So we're going to take the screwdriver and we're going to throw it right over against the wall at the far end of the room. You want it to land just on the floor by the wall, and eventually one of our 3 targets will go to investigate. We can then pull out our silenced pistol, shoot them in the head, make our way casually over and hide them in the handily provided closet. There we go. We're going to retrieve our screwdriver, and we're just going to rinse and repeat this same procedure 2 more times. Be aware that one of the 3 targets in this area does move around a bit, so you may have to wait for her to arrive. I believe that would be Sister Lee. So we're just going to catch the other researcher slash scientist slash doctor who does not leave this area. So again, throw in the screwdriver at the floor by the wall. Unfortunately, this woman would not die, and Sister Lee has heard the commotion, so we managed to get a 2-for-1 deal there. And we need to get Sister Lee hidden very quickly. There we go. And we're going to drag the other young lady here just outside onto the balcony, which is incidentally where we need to be. So we're just going to drop her there, make our way up the bamboo scaffolding to the next floor, and up here we're going to have a bit of a wait. So we're going to make our way to the end of the balcony using the keypad card, and the code is 2552. We're going to make our way into the deprivation room, and we're going to render the scientist slash researcher unconscious. Be aware that Hush does frequent this room occasionally. He has quite a long routine, so if you know his routine, you should have plenty of time to render both the researcher and the guard unconscious. Don't forget to collect up the guard's gun. We're going to deposit both of them in the closet provided. And at this point, if you don't have the sedative bubblegum, lay a coin trap ending around about here. So I have the bubblegum, so I'm going to use the bubblegum. And from here, we're going to make our way outside the room. Just make sure you're aware of Hush's personal bodyguard, Mogwai. He is an enforcer. So we're just going to make our way over to where the initiate is hiding in the bathroom, and we're going to collect up the wrench from the shelving there, make our way back into the deprivation room, and we're going to wait right behind the door here. Now you could be waiting some time. As you saw, Hush and Mogwai were just leaving when I collected the wrench, so I am waiting here for quite some time. But eventually Hush will make his way into the room. He will spot either your coins or your bubblegum. If it's the coins, you just throw the wrench at his head and then retrieve the wrench. For me it's the bubblegum, so all we have to do is wait. And once Hush is unconscious and you have retrieved your wrench, position yourself once again back behind the door here, and all we have to do is wait for Mogwai to make his way in. That's your cue with your pink suit. So in a moment Mogwai will make his way, or Mowgli, I'm not sure what his name is, I like to call him Mogwai. It reminds me of Gremlins. So he will make his way into the room. He will spot Hush. Now for some reason I have lost my silent assassin rating. Doesn't really matter, I will regain it. But technically you should not lose your silent assassin rating if you use the bubblegum. So once Mogwai makes his way into the room to check on Hush, we can knock him out with our wrench. We're then going to drag him and throw him out of the window, and then return for Hush, and we're going to throw him out of the window as well. But before we do, we're going to wait for Mogwai's body to be discovered, which it immediately is. But there will be someone just hanging around down by the body there. You can see him on instinct. We're just going to wait before we throw Hush out of the window for him to move away to get some help, so that we don't drop Hush on the top of his head. So there you go, Hush, quick flying lesson for you. And that is the challenge completed. So all that's left for us to do now is to make good our escape, and we're going to use as much as possible the outside of the building. So we're just going to make our way down the scaffolding, in and down to the next floor, and then back out onto the balcony through this door, and we can vault over and down the drain pipe to the next floor, where we will encounter our secret passage or shortcut ladder, which will lead us back to the ground, and from here we can just make a quick sprint to our awaiting scooter. So a relatively quick and easy one, but there is some waiting around involved. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.